Mike, what up, Mike? Najee, what up? Elder, what up? MIB, what's good? Yeah, I know, man. That's crazy. See you later. What up? Elite the King, Eric Quan, 702. What up? What up? What up, Elder? What up, Elder?
I can't hear you.
You can hear me now?
Oh, I can now, yeah.
Oh, okay. 702, Jeremiah.
Yeah, you
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can now, yeah. My bad.
It's like a delay.
No, I had two screens up, so
Oh.
I had to X out the other one.
Reg Dog TV, what's good? What's good, bro? How you? You had a long day today, Elder?
Oh, always, yeah, definitely. A lot of travel, and I was actually, I do a broadcast every fifth week, and this was my week, but I was traveling, so I was like, and I had to come on like a couple hours ago, and I was like, I'm gonna push it back to next week because I don't want to be rushing something happen and I can't get back to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be on next week. I'll be on my broadcast I do ministry wise. It'll be on my channel too. It's a blog talk thing I do, but I'll stream it on my channel at the same time, my YouTube channel. But that'll be next Sunday, 7 p.m. I'll start that. It'll probably go to 9 p.m.
Oh, so you do it every fifth?
Yeah, it's called a Brothers. We call it the Brothers segment. So myself, a teacher, another couple elders, so we rotate it. You know what I mean? We rotate it. So every fifth week we do it. And this was mine, but I didn't find out that it was my week until yesterday night. And I knew I had travel set up today. I had to travel South Georgia, then back up, and then I had to go into Tennessee. And when I started looking, I'm like, man, I don't want to rush. You know me, I'm like, if something happened, now I'm rushing back to get there in time to do it. And actually, I like literally got home 10 minutes before the broadcast. If I'd have been trying to do it, I got home today 10 minutes before the broadcast would have had to come on. So I just had them reschedule me, and I'm gonna do it next week now. I'll do it next week. So I'll plan my schedule accordingly.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Shout out to N.B.A and Chan, Cook Sports TV, LA Sports Live, MIB, Sean, Said, Tim, Nino, W, Mr. 221, The Truth, Trone, Dow Pitt, Sean, Mind Your Own, Eric, Reg Dog. Brian Cruz, JJ, what up? King G, Flossy Sports TV. That's right. Hit that like button. Hit the like button as y'all come in. We should have about 50 likes right now.
Yeah, we are at 35.
Let's get the 50 likes before Elder start going in.
Mm-hmm.
He said Vince McMahon fired. He retired.
He retired, did he? Yeah.
You used to watch wrestling?
Me?
Yeah.
Way back in the day, before Vince McMahon. I'm talking about old school Dick the Bruiser stuff.
Yeah, the Bruiser. Yeah.
Once I realized it was fake, I'm like, wasn't no fun. When I know it's scripted, it wasn't no fun to watch it. So I mean, there's some very extremely athletic stuff, and it's some acting, and this is, I see why people are addicted to it. But for me, I was like, man, it's a sport. But when I realized it wasn't a sport, I'm like, I ain't with it. Man, it sucks when you get the 5K, man.
Yeah, man. What happened, peoples, man?
I wanted to do the giveaway today too, man.
Man, what happened?
I wanted to do the giveaway today.
What happened, man? I don't know what happened. Y'all just slowed up.
We had that for like 3 days. It's like we were there Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's just like nothing after that.
Tuesday was like, I'm like, man, I thought it was gonna happen.
I really believe, you know me, I definitely.
Yeah.
So I'm shocked that it didn't actually. I'm shocked. It's less than 100 subs right now, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you got 4.9, so that means, you know.
Yeah, it's less than like a little less than 100.
Oh,
We got to get there, peoples, man.
we'll get there today. We'll get there today. Anybody in the chat that's not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We've been trying to get to 5K. We was hoping to get there by yesterday, and we was going to do a nice fat cash giveaway, but it didn't work out. So we're going to regroup and get after it. If you're in there, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you.
Zulu Nation was good, bro. Steven Scott, Steve Holler, Maurice. Yeah, I just when I had a little fun, you know.
Hey, one of the subs said you slowed down on your content. You were making at least one a day, and you went away from that for a minute. That's probably what happened. He said.
So he said, "Oh, but what I I told Elder behind the scenes I was going through a lot, man. I had a lot going on.
Yeah.
So like things,
salute, Brandon Pierce.
stuff,
Salute.
you know. That's why I at least tried. Yeah, I did do. I was doing like I was doing like one a day. Well, I figured that could probably like hold people down. Then I tried to do a live. That's why I give that's why I didn't realize. That's why I always give Elder and FYF a lot of credit because they should I and that's why I give a lot of some YouTubers a lot of credit too, because I didn't understand it. I ain't gonna lie. Some YouTubers I used to watch and I used to be frustrated at some of them because I used to always be like, damn, why? Like they'd be talking about something to stop in the middle while they talking and be like, oh, hit the Cash App. Yo, send it down. I'm like, come on, man. You got it on the screen. Why you have to stop saying that? Why you have to stop and say, hit the like button? Why you have to sit there and say, oh, I'm not talking until we get 100 likes? I never understood the YouTube game. So I used to get frustrated at a lot of the stuff when guys didn't start when they go live and they don't start talking till they get a certain amount of people in, or they should keep saying stop in the middle of them talking and be like, yo, subscribe, hit the like button. I never understood that stuff. And then like when Elder said, yo, Kareem, you take there's a lot of time out your thing. Like, don't feel bad by saying hit the Cash App. You know what I mean? Because it's take a lot of your day. And then, you know, people look forward to you doing this stuff. And I see it for him to say my content slowed down. I'm doing one a day. I figured one a day, at least I was doing something, but I get exactly what Elder and FYF was explained to me because like I said, I'm still learning the YouTube thing, but I see what these guys saying. Like, and even the other content creators that I used to type, I'd be like, yo, man, come on, just get to the story. But it's the way they was organizing their channel. I realized that, and then it's like I was watching someone channel today, Tay600. He said he a drill rapper, but he do stories, and he said he couldn't do nothing the past couple of days because he says in Wisconsin and he ain't have no Wi-Fi. He says in Wisconsin, and he's like, yo, I apologize to people, this, that, and third. So I get it why some of these guys do the things, say the things they say, because I didn't realize it. I really didn't. Like, if y'all look at my past, and the elders say, I used to be white and talk. It's a way you have to organize things. Like, you know what I mean? Make sure, okay, the likes goes up. You know what I mean? Okay, make sure this, make sure that. So I'm learning. So I see it is a lot. Like, people look forward to it. Like you said, the content slowed down. I at least did one every day, but that wasn't enough. So, and like I said, I was dealing, you know, I told Elder, I talked to Randy, I was like, yo, man, I'm going through a lot, man. You know, I may come on here and smile and stuff, but it's just a lot been going on. So
we get it. Like Randy said there, the more videos you put, the more videos get put in the algorithm and more people see it. But the less you do, YouTube stop promoting your video. So that's all it is. But again, y'all see up here, You hit the Cash App, $ KAREEMLOUALLEN. If you put a message in there, we'll read that message, that question, or you can hit the super chat if you got a question that you want to answer. Hit the super chat and we'll answer your question. We do appreciate it. All that go directly to Kareem. The Cash App is better because y'all know the super chat, they're gonna chop that thing up. You're gonna get to see about 25% of that. That's it. But if you do the Cash App, that goes directly to Kareem. So that support him and his family for the work that he is putting in. I think you got to be worthy as a laborer for your hire. And these people want to see your content. They want to hear your takes. They want to hear from your sources, all that stuff. Those that care, they're not going to be offended that you constantly reminding people to hit the, because again, you got to constantly do it too, because people are coming in. So people are coming in and screaming through the whole time. They hadn't heard you say, hit the Cash App and do this and do that. So that's why you get in the mode of constantly repeating it. The people that rock with you, they're not going to care about that. They don't care two crap. They'll do it. They'll get in there and start typing it in there for you. But those that are offended, they'll go away because they're not true supporters of you. You know, they just don't want to support, and that's fine. That's their choice. You know, if they don't think the content's worthy of supporting, they won't do it. So, but we appreciate everything here. It's been mad love on this channel for you, Kareem. And I, for one, am grateful that the people appreciate what you're putting out. They appreciate the knowledge and the information and the education that they're getting. You know, you've said it many times. I've said it many times over here. The goal of what we're doing here is so that you can enjoy your basketball experience better. If you understand it more and you get an idea of why moves and things are done, it makes it a more enjoyable experience when you're watching what you're watching. So our goal is just to kind of educate you on things. So people say I always come from a financial standpoint, all of it. I've actually experienced it on almost all the levels, coaching, playing, and from the financial side of it. And, you know, I can tell you, once I got around pros, basketball became more fun to me. It really did. It became more fun to me. It became more, I liked it a lot more because I knew what the heck was going on and why these moves were being made. So where we at with the likes right now? Where we at?
Yeah, where we at with the likes? But I want to definitely give a shout out to Elder because I went and got dressed yesterday when I did the live and I asked him to hold it down. So I went back and watched the video, watched some of it, and he's trying to explain to you guys, and I see he kept like repeating himself saying the same thing. It gotta works for both teams. And you gotta say to yourself how they benefit. He broke it down like with the Miles Turner situation. I heard him say teams gonna go to Miles, he's a free agent. And his agent may say, I want this amount of money. If a team ain't gonna do it, they're not gonna move on them. They just not. So he was trying to explain that to you guys and for you guys to see how it works. And it gotta make sense all the time. Like, you know what I mean? The agents and stuff, people get involved, like how much my client would he get if he go to your team? And like he said, if the Lakers don't got no plans on resigning him, why would they give 2 first-round picks? That display's gonna have him just for a rental. You don't do no first round picks. It's not chop liver. You just don't just do that because a championship is not guaranteeing you nothing. So they give him a first round pick and then he's not in a price range and they lose him for nothing. It's not worth it. So and I see a lot of that comes from because a lot of guys say, "Oh, you got LeBron James, push your chips." It don't work like that. But before I finish talking on that, because I watched it this morning, I'm like, damn. Elder's doing his thing. I'm mad I wasn't there to like try to, you know, help like explain it. But I got a Cash App from Marcus Bloomfield. Appreciate Marcus Bloomfield for the Cash App.
You say anything?
Bloomfield for the Cash App.
He ain't say nothing?
No.
No message. Yeah, I really gave my best effort yesterday. We had seemed like younger guys. And again, sometimes they might not have been younger, but you get things from a fan perspective. And it skews you because you think that every team thinks the way you think. You know, the one brother I won't forget it. He kept harping on the part about Miles Turner and oh boy would make it better, blah blah. And then he kept going back and saying, well, but you know, we can get 1 pick from him. I'm like, brother, you can't. We've already offered that. I kept trying to tell him, you keep saying this over and over and over again, but they've declined that deal. Yeah, you've declined that deal, so we can't do that. And then when I say, well, we can give two and get, oh no, they're not worth two. Well, it's a dead deal then because we're not giving two. That's why we're where we are. That deal is not worth two. And again, the Lakers is posturing. Kyrie is their number one option. In the end, they're going to do whatever's necessary to get Kyrie. Hey, salute, Showtime. They're going to do whatever they do to get Kyrie. And again, people just hate the fact that they don't have to make a decision now. I can't believe how many people are so upset that they're seeing articles and people are writing this and people are saying this and you're seeing it and they just getting so upset because nothing has happened yet. And I keep telling them why. Nothing has to happen. You know what I'm saying? Nothing has to happen right now. So these cats finna go on vacation now, which is cool. Take a break. Think about it, whatever. But y'all act like when they're on vacation, they ain't talking to each other still. They still can talk. They still can talk. They still can do deals. Why? I mean, it don't matter. Go to Europe or some island or something. It don't matter. They still can communicate with each other. But nobody's in a rush to do all these because nothing has to be done right now. Once deals are made, chips start to fall, then options start to eliminate, and then people change and they shift. I think the next biggest chip that's probably going to fall, I don't know this for sure, sounds like it's going to be the Donovan Mitchell situation. Because it sounds like they're close on that deal.
Yeah, I want to say one quick thing about the vacation that he talked about that. Most of the times when this happened, and this is my homeboy told me, he said most of the times it's like a refreshing. Like, they deal, like he said, can be made, but sometimes like get away from, go to your family, and they would tell them like it's like a gentleman thing. Like, I'm not gonna do nothing backdoor to you till we get back. We agreeing together. We're gonna shut it down for a minute, and we're gonna reproduce. Like saying Sean Marks and let's say Sean Marks and Rob Pelinka. They're like, yo, don't worry about, you got my word. So now they don't have to, like he said, sometimes you need that break. So now they may be both on vacation, whatever they're doing, but they're not going to make no deal. Like he said, this summertime, it's not like the trade deadline. So let's say if it's a week off, they might be like, all right, we could make talks to other teams, something, but we're not going to do a deal. And we shut down discussions. Talks still open with us. You know what I mean? Tron said he sent the cash up. I ain't get it, Tron. Let me look. Because sometimes, let me look. I ain't get the. Oh, I got it now.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. Thank you. It'll be interesting, Kareem, to see what all goes down. Again, this is the boringest time of the year because you don't have nothing else going on besides WNBA and baseball. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give it a Tron. Is you Sean? I don't like. Now I go. Well, Sean Johnson gave a cash app. He said, "Keep up the good work." Sean Johnson.
Yeah, but you're forgetting that their name on the screen ain't their name on.
Yeah.
You don't know who done sent it, man.
Yeah, I don't be wanting to. I know how people don't be wanting to.
Yeah, I really like. Honestly, I'm at peace with the stuff the Lakers doing, and I'm telling you, Kareem, the number one reason I'm at peace is because the Lakers are finally standing on their morals. The things that the Lakers said they were going to do, I have seen them do when it comes to the coaching, when it comes to the moves, when it comes to the front office allowing things to take place that should. And then when the front office said, we won't have a problem moving the picks, we're just not going to move them to get rid of Russ. I love the fact that they haven't done it. And then when people really look at all this, it's not going to be hard to move Russ. I mean, let's think about this. We could literally move Russ today for one pick, send him to San Antonio, and they'll take him. You see what I'm saying? We could do something with Utah. We could do the deal with Indiana. You know, the Knicks made it clear they won't. You see what I'm saying? And then the problem is when people think, they say they look at that and say, how does Russ fit that team? No, they're not looking at him on the team. It's a financial move that they're doing. And they just want to have that slot. You know, people are really believing the Lakers are going to take back Julius Randle. No. The only thing that makes the Nick deal attractive to the Lakers is that they are willing to give a pick for Julius Randle to move his salary because he got 4 years. So the Lakers would be trying to, hey, which one of y'all want Julius Randle so that we can take your pick and give it to Brooklyn. So we can add a pick. Now they got the 2 picks they want for Kyrie. We get Kyrie. But these guys are going to land somewhere. They're going to stay somewhere. And because what's the name of them have a little power, once that thing go down, watch, because they got a lot of picks, they're going to have a lot of moving to do. Now, the thing to me is I'm going to watch how aggressive Utah gets because Utah's going to have literally 25 guys on their team, y'all. If they do another deal, they already took 5 more in and got rid of 1, so that's +4. When you already had a 15-man roster plus your 2 two-way contracts, that's 17, 18. You finna add 4 or 5 more guys? You're going to have 21, 22 guys when you can only have a roster of 15. They got to get rid of a lot of people. So they're going to be heavy in the trading and all that kind of stuff. And the thing is this, because these guys have been traded once, if I'm not mistaken, Kareem may correct me if I'm wrong, but once you've been traded once, you could be in a big deal like this Donovan Mitchell deal. If you get traded again, it has to be a single deal. You can't be in another package deal and be traded. So it has to be a one-on-one individual. You won't see them involved and then it's a time like I saw this guy put together this crazy 5-team trade with a bunch of players, right? Some of y'all might have saw it. But in there, it had, I think it was Patrick Beverley, part of the deal, but Patrick Beverley couldn't be traded till August 30th. Why? And then he has to be traded individually. He can't be traded in a package because he's already been traded in a package. Now, a lot of y'all putting questions and stuff up there. If y'all go through the what's the name, read them. I mean, if Kareem want to read some, he can. But way to get them questions, because everybody, if we just start reading everything, everybody gonna shoot a bunch of questions. So, you know, you send them through the super chat, we will definitely read your question. Now, if Kareem Masadi wants to read some of these, he can do it. He put them up there for y'all to read, so y'all can read them. You see what I'm saying? But if you want us to read them and discuss them, you have to put that into the super chat, or if you go through the Cash App and leave it in there, we'll do that. And salute everybody. I saw the salute.
Hood TMZ. Appreciate you, bro. Go subscribe to Hood TMZ. But I want to say something you said. I want to get into what you said about the when you talk about the damn, I lost train of thought that fast. What you talk about? You talk about with the Lakers. No, I want to talk about this. And this what's going to help the Lakers in the long run. Elder said he proud of the Lakers because the Lakers standing on their square. The Lakers been from trade deadline to now. Now teams feel that Rob Pelinka and the Laker organization going to be more respected and in the field, because now teams feel these guys they standing on their square. Because everybody thought they was gonna buckle and just throw away picks on the trade deadline. They didn't do it. When Sean McVay from the Rams and LeBron was like after picks, they didn't do it. And now they dead serious now. So they showing that what they saying, they really backing up what they saying. So when Elder's saying he appreciate
standing on their morals. Yeah.
Morals, I agree with him on that. Because now teams gonna have to come to them now in good faith. You ain't gonna just be coming to them try to just hold them hostage. But they're like, okay, well, we run it back. And then when Jeannie said, "Oh, I paid $40 million for this team," and it's tax, so now teams gonna go with them at good faith. Now they're gonna try. They're not gonna sit there try to fleece them, and because I think it helps when you know a team not bluffing when they be okay, well, we're running back. okay, we know we got LeBron James, and y'all probably feel we're gonna do anything to cave to him, but we're not gonna do this. And I remember this dating back when Elder and Loyalty was going back and forth, and it was a very important stream where Elder said, and he took it personal. He said, at the end of the day, that's their business. It's their business. Nobody gonna tell you how to run their business. That's what people had to come to realization, and that's what teams gonna come to realizations at the end of the day, as this is the Laker team. So they're not just gonna discade, because teams gonna feel, oh, they got LeBron James, so they're gonna do whatever they do, gonna win. And so now it's gonna change some.
I agree with that wholeheartedly, my brother. And again, it's so many teams that've got to make so many moves. They have to. They can't. Utah can't stand pat, y'all. After they do the Donovan Mitchell deal, all these players they're going to have, they can't stand pat. So there are deals out there, easy to do for Russ. And I mean like deals where you don't have to just do it to move Russ. Because all these deals, you go to Utah, we're getting players back. We're going to take some kind of salary back that we feel match with us, and we'll give a pick because they're going to eat a bunch of salary for us, more likely in their cap space. Same way if we go to San Antonio, same way if we go to the Pacers. Any of these teams that got room to eat cap space, you got to give them a pick at least for eating the cap space. I mean, for eating up the salary for this year. So you may dump $47 million of salary, but you don't have to take all that back. And actually, I like a lot of these pieces. I think a lot of these pieces do help the Lakers depending on what you're looking for. I mean, even if you go to San Antonio, they want to really move McDermott. They want to really move Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson, offensive game then came back around. Everybody liking him. He's a great defender. He would help. He can guard 1, 2s, and 3s. He's going to help. McDermott is a bucket getter. He just get buckets. Now, I'm not looking for him to do nothing special defensively, but coming off that bench getting buckets, you telling me that can't help the Lakers? And then he's on such a friendly contract. If it ain't working out, move him. You can ship him. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be married to it, but you have moved Russ and you have gotten depth on your team and made your team better. But they know the chips are going to fall. Brooklyn's posturing. They're trying to get Clutch to cooperate with them, y'all. I keep telling y'all the KD, there's no traction. Why? These other teams cannot get involved in the KD trade. I kept saying to him last night, why are they saying publicly that you have to do the KD deal before the Kyrie? It makes no sense that you have to do that. It makes no sense that they're saying Ben Simmons is untradeable right now. What makes him untradeable? Will somebody ask that question? What makes Ben Simmons untradeable? Because Rich Paul is his agent. That's why. And when people are calling and he ain't answering their calls on Ben Simmons, that means he's untradeable. So Brooklyn's trying to finesse. They're trying to get Clutch to work with them on Ben because they know they got to move Ben to even deal with KD. Most of these players they want to take back can't be on the team if Ben Simmons is on the team. Now, we all know Ben Simmons ain't never wanted to be – he wants to go west. He's been wanting to go west forever. So now they're saying if we start negotiating there, we got to send Ben somewhere he wants to go to get full cooperation from Clutch. This is why like guys like my boy Tick and all that tell you the best players in the game and the agents, they control the league, bro. They have the product that the people want. They got the product that the teams need to be successful. They got the products that the people want to see and pay their money for. And see, this is the thing. KD ain't said nothing. All this posturing, they want to get the stars to speak so they can know. What's the dude, Griffin? Griffin is the GM down in New Orleans, right?
David Griffin. He
made the statement on the when he got interviewed at the Summer League. And I've said this statement online before, and I agree with this statement 100%. When people are void of facts, they create their own. And that's what you see a lot of going on right now. They don't know what's going on in KD's mind. And he ain't telling. So guess what they're doing? Everybody's creating their own facts about why KD left. He mad at Kyrie today. Next day he mad at the front office. Next day he mad because he's 34. Next day he mad because his girlfriend is in California. You know what I mean? They come up with their own facts. But once KD do start talking, what folk gonna do then? You see what I'm saying? What they gonna do then? He's coming back. He has no choice. Bro, I promise you. He has a choice. Contract or not, he has a choice. You're going to ruin your franchise? You're going to ruin your name and your reputation? All to spite one individual? Look, hey, hold on real quick. Look what happened to San Antonio, y'all. Look what happened to San Antonio for operating in spite. Even though they thought old boy was wrong, Kawhi, they still should have honored him and got him out of there and sent him somewhere he wanted to go. Popovich was so prideful. He sent that man to a whole nother country. And he reaped what he sowed instantly. San Antonio has been one of the worst teams in the league since then. How do you go from being 20 years the best team in the NBA? You're the model of success. You're the model of consistency in the NBA for 20 years. All of a sudden, now you're the worst team in the league. When you do people the way Popovich did Kawhi, and y'all already know how I feel about Kawhi, and his broke knees. You see what I'm saying? These teams ain't that stupid. Again, it's business. You don't get ahead by burning people like this.
I want to I'm sorry, because I want to give a shout out to Jermaine West for the Cash App. He says, salute Kareem 50 for 59. Salute Elder. Jermaine West. And then we have another Cash App from Wilbert Forsey. He said, great job, fellas.
Salute.
Wilbert Forsey said, great job, fellas. And Jermaine West, appreciate you, bro. Go ahead.
I'm just saying how you just don't do that in business, man. You're going to reap what you sow. Now they done got rid of their best players and they rebuilding finally. You know, the best success that San Antonio's had since he left is what? I think they made the play-in this year and got bounced. That's probably the most success they've had since Kawhi left, right? I don't know. Did they make a playoff or anything like that? I don't even remember.
Playoffs, no.
I don't think so. The closest they've had is, I think last year they was in the play-in and they got bounced, so they didn't even make the playoffs. They made the play-in. That's the most success they've had since Kawhi left. All because you were spiteful because the man didn't want to play with you. He didn't trust you no more, and you decided to send him to darn Iraq. But guess what? He went to Iraq and won a chip and enhanced his legacy while your team is still on the bounce, still on the fold. Not even close to a chip. You starting over now when you could have got young players for him. You could have got young players for him.
I want to ask you two questions, right? One, do you think, and this is how you feel, you think KD have any, animosity towards Kyrie? And also I want you to go into this message right here.
No, I don't think KD has any animosity towards Kyrie because KD is thankful Kyrie brought him there. The whole reason KD went there was because of Kyrie. You see what I'm saying? And it's not good faith for Kyrie to show up ready to play. The city put a mandate on him, and he don't bow down to their mandate. If you don't have that in New York City, how many games did Kyrie play last year? But them people, they can never say that they were mad at Kyrie for the COVID thing. They can never say it. But look at their actions. Now, when the man took his own personal vacation on that, you didn't do that then. You didn't do that then. But you keep saying, no, this has nothing to do with COVID. You are a liar. You are mad that he did not make the decision to take the shot and play those games. Don't forget, you told him to stay at home. He said, I'm willing to play the games that I'm eligible to play. Did he not say that? You made him stay at home. Then when you needed him, think about this. I want to play. You tell me, no, that's going to mess up the team. So I stay at home. Then when you need me, do I act like a spoiled brat and say, no, you told me to stay home? Kyrie shows up like a professional and he plays. then they lift the mandate. My thing is, why are you mad at Kyrie? Now they want to spend this.
No. I wasn't dying with
Not you.
No, I asked you two questions. I asked you about KD, and I said this question right here.
KD thing is with the Kyrie. That's why I said no. He's not mad at Kyrie. I'm sorry, he's not mad at Kyrie. In my personal opinion, he's mad at that front office. He don't trust that front office no more. They have left him with nothing. You have Brokeback Ben and no Kyrie. He's 34, y'all. When this season starts, KD will be 34. How can he win with that team they have? And it's just him. You don't know what you're getting from Ben, and now they ostracizing his boy Kyrie. I'm not staying in a situation like that at 34. Then get to this. He said, let them weak picks go, and you'll be in the running for the chip. So this is a person that doesn't understand it ain't nothing about these chips. It ain't nothing about the picks. The picks will be let go, but for the right deal. We're not just letting them go. See, this person would prefer just to get 2 chips to Brooklyn when we know Brooklyn is a situation where they got to get rid of Kyrie. Why would you bid against yourself? You on eBay, right? And you bidding. Ain't nobody else bidding against you. You just keep taking the bid up and up and up. Ain't nobody bidding against you. Now, the good thing about eBay, at least they'll protect you from yourself. Since nobody else bid, you can still take the lowest one you got. But in this, it don't work that way. You keep taking your bids up and nobody's bidding. Guess what? You're going to pay a higher price for something that you don't have to. The Lakers know they have to move Kyrie. He's not coming in the training camp, y'all. They know this. They know this. So they'll move the picks. The deal just has to be right. And the Lakers know just bringing on Kyrie doesn't do everything for them. They want another piece. So that's why Jeannie got up and said, we're going to make moves, plural. We have more moves to make. And we need both our picks to do that. Now, am I 100% down with the Lakers, what they're thinking? Kyrie, Buddy Hield? No. Actually, what I'd rather do, just do the Brooklyn deal. And if old boy is healthy, because it sounds like they're trying to say he's healthy now. What's his name? The shooter, Harris. Sound like they're trying to say they think he's healthy, blah, 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 blah.
Well, I heard that they say he should be by training camp, not right now.
Yeah, by
training camp.
Yeah, and this is the thing with the Lakers. When you just had a season with none, who was supposed to be ready at a certain time, and then we never got him, that's the last thing you want to do is give up a pick, an extra pick for that, and then the guy comes and never plays, and you got to pay him $18 million to sit there on your bench, bro. That's why there's hesitation on that deal. But if I could get some kind of confirmation that he's healthy and looks like he's going to play definitely this year, I may do that deal because I think Harris helps us. He's a wing.
But that's why I'm thinking that they may want to move Harris to a third team. And that's why I think they may want –
The Lakers want to do that or the Brooklyn?
And I think the Lakers probably want to move because when I'm hearing Lakers are interested in Joe
So
Harris.
they want Buddy Hield instead of Harris is what they want.
Yeah, they want Buddy Hield. And
Indiana got to get a pick. Because, see, it's obvious Indiana.
He never hurt. He played. He never hurt.
Who? Yeah, Hill, you're right. But the Lakers had already put the package together for THT, Nunn, Gabriel, and a pick for Hill, right? Why is Indiana turning that deal down? I can tell you why. They stuck with Miles Turner, y'all. So I got to give at least an effort to get rid of this dude. I just tried to sign the big man from Phoenix to let you know I'm not sold on Miles Turner. He's been with my organization. I'm not paying him $25, $30 million a year. I don't want to pay him the 18 we owe him now. So the Pacers are done with Miles Turner. But here's the key. Miles Turner been on the block 2 years. Who wants him, y'all? Y'all know the center position is turned into like the running back position in the NFL. No one wants to pay top value for that position. They're not allocating their resources. When they got 3 max guys, they can't allocate $20 to $25 to $30 million to the center position. The 2 guys we got, I'm telling you, they gonna produce on the same level. And I can get them for $4 million. Why am I gonna pay him 18 and then re-up him for 20, 25? Oh, we much better. We ain't that much better. We ain't $20 million better because it's going to take at least $25 million per for 3 or 4 years to get that dude. This is why nobody in the league wants him. He has deficiencies too. He's an league average shooter. His claim to fame is blocking shots, but guess what they don't like about him? He don't rebound well. Guess what they don't like about it? He don't play the pick and roll well. So he has flaws. That guy was, I don't know if you listen, Kyrie, he was hard on get Miles Turner, get Hill, and the Lakers have always said, for what? We want Hill, we want Hill, we want Hill. We want Hill from Sacramento. They don't care about Miles Turner. Yeah.
I want to get it because he said we signed this guy that somebody said Huff as well.
How do we do that, Albuquerque Turkey, when we already had our two-way deals signed? Yeah. We only get 2 of those. We already had it signed with Pippen, and we already had it signed with Swider. So if he got signed to a 2-way deal, I have to look, y'all.
That's anything I said, because you only get
we only have 2 2-way deals. I don't think they added these guys to the roster unless remember we had a spot, Kareem. So one guy could have got added to the roster so that they could maybe be included in the trade.
He just said Huff as well.
Well,
so how we signed? That's 4 guys. No, he said Exhibit 10.
Oh, who got an Exhibit 10 deal? Who did? McCoy. Okay, cool. That makes sense. I'm glad. Because the guys I wanted to keep was McCoy, Swider, Pippen, Huff. Are both of them on Exhibit 10 deals?
I'm assuming.
Good. That means those guys actually want to, you know what that is? In a nutshell, y'all, without going through the particulars, you give the guys a little bit of money on an Exhibit 10 deal to stay with you pretty much. I mean, that's the best way to break it down. They're going to get a little bit of money up front, 50, 100,000, something like that, just to stay with you. You see what I'm saying? Maybe less than that, but they give a little bit of money just to keep those guys around and not have them go to another team. He said, not Huff. Now this guy's saying not Huff.
So I'm confused. So if they can't go to another team with Exhibit 10?
If they're on the Exhibit 10, they're under contract with the Lakers. They'd have to negotiate to get out because you actually give them some kind of funds on the exhibit.
But they have to negotiate to get out.
Yeah, because you're giving them money to be on that contract. Like you saying, hey, we're going to give you 50 stacks right now. Just hold tight. We're working something out. It's basically a $50,000 non-guaranteed deal. Yep. But you bound. So you bound. Like, what's the name? Hey, Hillbilly Kobe, Austin Reeves. He's on a non-guaranteed deal, y'all, right now. I think Gabriel's on a non-guaranteed deal. Johnson's on a non-guaranteed deal. But they own deals with the Lakers. So the Lakers have a certain amount of time to guarantee those deals. But they're still obligated to
January 5th it comes
January 5th, it becomes guaranteed after that. Yeah, that's smart on the Lakers' part. Because if they invested $100,000, thanks real easy. If they invested $100,000 in those 2 guys to keep them, that was wise. Because those 2 guys were going to get snapped up, y'all. McCoy played well enough to get snatched up, and so did Huff. So that was a smart investment by the Lakers to spend $100,000 to keep those 2 dudes.
But it
really was.
One person said Huff didn't sign.
No Huff? I hope he did.
He probably could get a better deal from another team. Yo, but yes. So salute Jimmy Two Shoes. Yeah. So
it was White Jr. Wow. What's the deal with Huff?
Why you think Bron going, Aaron? Bron ain't. So let me ask you this, because this is what a lot of people want to know. August 5th, no Kyrie, no we don't make no moves. I don't think Bron's signing on August 4th anyway. But what's your
that's the first day he's eligible to sign.
He's eligible, yeah.
That don't mean he has to sign on that day. So I don't expect him to start, but because he's eligible, they can start talking to him about it. So then the media can come out and ask him questions, all that kind of stuff.
But
that's when the pressure comes.
The media going to do.
Oh, yeah.
The first thing, LeBron ain't talked to like LeBron is in. I already know LeBron going to do. August 4th, LeBron going to be out the country.
Again,
he's going to be out the country.
Some boys will go overseas for LeBron. They can start talking about it. Right now, they're not eligible to even talk to LeBron. So media can't ask questions. Nobody can talk about it now because it's not eligible. If they did, they'd be tampering and they'd be getting fined. So
what I'm
August
saying
4th,
is,
they're gonna start. Yeah, he's gonna try not to be. He gonna try not to be around.
the media gonna eat that up. Oh, he ain't signed it yet.
Hey, the paparazzi's gonna be on the plane right behind his tail. I promise you. They're gonna be on him August 4th.
And the media gonna.
The best thing will be stay in his house. Don't come out that day. That'd be the best thing. Just stay in his house for 2-3 days. Don't come out.
And the media are going to talk about it because they need some content.
Yes.
They need some content.
Yep.
So they're going to be like, oh, he ain't signed it. What did this mean?
They know they can't avoid it though, bro, because they're gonna be hitting up his agent, everybody, bro. They're all the sources. Everybody gonna be getting. So he gonna talk about it. He gonna have to reveal to the people what his thoughts is. See, right now it's all speculation because we haven't heard it directly from LeBron. August 4th, we can hear it from him because now they can enter into negotiations so he can talk about it. So
this is my prediction, though. This is my prediction. If it's no Russ deal, I think LeBron gonna put a cryptic tweet out, putting pressure on the Lakers. I think he may put a cryptic tweet out, maybe not to put pressure on the Lakers, but have people going crazy. Oh, what that means? Like LeBron likes these internet games. I think he's gonna do something. He's gonna say something. I guarantee you're gonna be a tweet on August 4th, maybe at the end of late night, in the middle of the night, and it may be cryptic where somebody may be like, "Oh, he mad," and now the Lakers got them. You know what I'm saying? What you think?
I think the only way LeBron leave is that the Lakers tell him.
I ain't saying leave, but I think he's gonna have some type of cryptic tweet. I really do.
I don't know what he's gonna do because I don't watch Twitter like that, so I'm not gonna make that kind of prediction. When it comes to him signing, though, I've said it for many. He's gonna sign regardless. It makes financial sense for LeBron to stay in LA another year. Him signing a 2-year deal is really only a 1-year commitment. You know, it don't make sense for him to leave LA, go to another team, then leave that team to go to another team to play with his son. We don't have to make a move by August 4th. No, we don't. We don't have to make a move to training camp till the end of September, y'all. When training camp come around. We don't. August 4th is just the first day that LeBron is eligible to sign his extension. So what the Lakers will do if LeBron ain't talking, see, this is why he's not going to not talk, Kareem. You know how much pressure the Laker fans will put on LeBron? What the hell are you doing, LeBron? What you waiting on? Look at what the last thing Darvin Ham said about guys being committed to the Lakers 100%, all that kind of stuff. That was a shot at everybody. Russ, LeBron, AD, he was throwing that at everybody. That was a shot at all them cats. He want guys dedicated to the team to get the win. Not all this other side circus show crap. You arguing over contract. AD arguing about getting in the gym. Russ arguing about if I'm going to stay, if I'm going to be a starter. You see what I'm saying? Who's committed? That's what he's saying. Now, the front office showing they committed. It looks like the coaching staff committed. Now we just need to get the superstar players committed. That's it. And that sounds like that's what they're going to do. So I think he's actually, okay, I'll make a prediction. I think he'll come out and make a statement about it. I think he'll come out and make, if he don't sign that day, he's going to come out and make a statement about it. Because what's to talk about? How long is that conversation got to take? Okay, LeBron, what's it going to take for us to get you to sign? That's the only question you ask him, right? As soon as the deadline is there, you make the phone call and say, LeBron, bless you. Hey, how you doing, my brother? What's it going to take for us to get you to sign? Now, let me ask you this. You think the Lakers don't already know that? There's no phone call August 4th. There's no phone call August 4th. That he's telling them, I ain't signing, blah, blah, blah. Cool, but tell the media that then. Because we're doing our best to put deals together. And see, to me, it's a little jacked up on LeBron's part to go out publicly and F the pigs and all this stuff. It's disingenuous, bro. This is why true Laker fans never accept LeBron. Kobe never would have said that because he cares about the Lakers franchise moving forward. You see what I'm saying? LeBron don't, because he knows I'm here for a couple and I'm out. I did my service, I'm gone. And that's why the Laker fans like, how can you not care about the team? You saying F the pigs. like they're invaluable, like they don't mean nothing. See, the reason why these picks are so valuable, let me tell everybody why these picks are so valuable. When you look at the tenure of Anthony Davis's career, LeBron James, and whoever comes with Anthony Davis, most of those should be done by 2026, y'all. 2027. So there's a very good chance in these people's eyes that the Lakers may not be good around that time because all the superstars will be gone by then. LeBron definitely, Anthony Davis will be, if he's there, he's on his last leg. It's 2022, y'all. That's 5 years from now. He's 30, so he's gonna be 35 years old. Now, Anthony Davis, because of his injuries, he's already 112 in basketball years. You see what I'm saying? So what's he gonna be 5 years from now with the banging if we making long playoff runs and stuff? If we do,
not only that, one of the picks is 29.
No,
it's
so that's 7 years from now. That's the one everybody really wants. Because they don't in their mind, they think the Lakers for a fact will be bad. Now, I personally don't believe the Lakers are gonna be bad. But they do. That's why they're so bad and they're unprotected. That long out, how you gonna protect the pick that long out?
See, I'm gonna respond to. I want your take on this too. But see, this we basically, this was I love about the show that we do, and this is what we explained about business. See, you said a damn fifth grader, but when that time comes, let's say the Lakers is bad, and it's a generational talent. Let's say this happened. I'm gonna point out a scenario for you. You said a fifth grader, but this is why you can't think like this, right? Let's say that happens, right? And let's say the Lakers make the Buddy Hill, the deal for Buddy Hill, Miles Turner, right? Let's say the Lakers don't win a championship. Miles Turner leave free agency. Buddy Hill struggle, right? We don't win a championship. Buddy Hill struggle. Bam. Now
LeBron leaves.
Now that year comes, and there's a Shaq in that draft, a LeBron, a can't miss big dog in that draft, and that pick went to Indiana. Now Indiana drafted the next Shaquille O'Neal, a dominant player for the next 15 years, and the Lakers sucked and didn't even win that year. You know what the same people saying this? You know what they're gonna say? The Lakers are stupid. That's what they're saying.
Raycon Cuffy will be in here saying they should have skipped them picks and blah 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 blah. Especially if we don't win none out of it.
That's why that picks is important. Now you do it for Kyrie, at least you have a star. When you look back at Buddy Hill.
Yep, at least we got a better chance.
At least with Kyrie, you have
a greater chance to win. Let's keep it real.
A good guy gonna be in the Hall of Fame. He's gonna be productive for the next 5 years.
You got three of the top 20 guys in basketball.
Exactly. You could justify it. When it comes in the next Shaquille, you're like, well, this happened. But doing it for a Buddy Hill and Miles Turner, and then, like I said, the Lakers ain't gonna want to probably resign Miles Turner. And then Buddy Hill, let's say he struggled. That's the thing about shooters. You can shoot, and most of these, that's why I never be too big on shooters, because it's not guaranteed they're gonna play well. And then not only that, 3-point shot is a low percentage shot. People look at, he shoot 40%, but and his game is always shoot 3-pointer. It's still you shooting 40% from the field. Just because you shoot 40% from the three, y'all have to look at that. And like he said, it's about protecting the business. The same thing. This is what it's about. It's about protection. You know what I'm saying? And it's about protecting your future. This thing could turn around and look bad. Look. When the Brooklyn Nets, when they did everybody, oh my God, they got Kevin Durant. Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. Boston is stupid. They gave Kevin Durant, they them guys on their last legs.
Hey.
And it turned out to be Tatum and Brown.
5 years later, they was in the Eastern Conference Finals. Think about that. Boston was in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Never made it.
Brooklyn was nothing. Didn't do nothing with them guys.
And this would go to show you. And then I know you guys, everybody said, like I just saw Aaron, LeBron got 5 or 7 good years. But one thing, when it comes to age,
salute, Michael.
You got to do it when it comes to age. You have to do it year by year basis. You can't sit there and say, because you looked at him last year and what he did last year, oh, he gonna do this year. When, like I said, that father time, the way it comes, you don't know how it's gonna come. I seen guys, they had 25 and they drop off, come all the way to like 17 the next year without any injuries. It just happens. That, like, we all, like, some of you guys younger, y'all don't realize it. Elder know it. I know it because I'm older. Like I said, I ain't getting no injury. All of a sudden, well, I can't dump. Like, it just happens. Some stuff just happens when you get older. These things happen. So you can't keep expecting, oh, so LeBron James averaged 29 last year, he gonna average. You don't know that. And because what he in Drew League, he doing this, you don't know that. When it comes to these older veteran guys, you got to put them year by year basis. Don't be like, oh, he's going to be good for 5 years. You can't say that. Because as you can see, he get injured more frequently now. So you got to put that into it. You got to be careful. You have to, when you're dealing with older players, you just don't know. Especially with hamstrings. Look at like it just. Chris Paul, you were seeing playing one game, then he out. Like, what happened? He hurt his hamstring. What happened? He's just walking, playing with his kid. It just happens. When you get older, age, things just happen, man.
LeBron has got hurt.
Yes.
Every year he came to LA. He's been hurt every season since he's been in LA. So you don't think I expect him to be hurt again this year? For whatever time frame. Every year he's had some kind of injury since he's been in LA. He's getting older. So this is why I say health is going to be of importance. This is why you need the extra guy. If LeBron is down 10, 15 games, we need the Kyrie there then. If AD's down, we need LeBron and Kyrie to do their thing. It gives you a cushion. And then hopefully everybody can be healthy during the playoffs and you can make your run because it's a lot easier to get to the playoffs because you're not playing every night. They're trying to, modify the travel so it's not as bad for you. And you can focus on one thing. This is why the playoffs is a whole nother beast, y'all. You can focus on one thing, one assignment. Once you conquer that, boom, let's move to the next beast. Playoffs is a whole nother beast, man. Whole nother beast. So, and that team is built for the playoffs. It's not built for the regular season, y'all. That team they're putting together right now, it is built for the playoffs. You need guys that'll give effort and have energy in the playoffs. And you need guys that can create their own shot. Look what happened to Boston. Look what happened to Boston. If they just had one more legitimate creator of a shot, man, they would have put so much pressure on. I'm not saying they would have won, but boy, it would have been a lot different story. They'd have put so much pressure on Golden State. But it's easy to focus on Tatum when he's the only one who can create a shot. It's easy to focus on Brown, and when every time he come in the lane, he's going to kick that bug off his shin or throw it off your leg. Or, you know what I'm saying? He's a turnover machine when he do that. But if you got multiple guys that can create their own shot.
Salute, Sneed.
Makes it tough. Salute my boy Sneed. Salute. Y'all go over there and subscribe to Sneed channel, man. Big Sneed. Reports and entertainment. Make sure y'all subscribe to him. He putting in work. Sneed got like 100 videos already, bro. He got like 100 videos already. Sneed been on for what? 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Sneed putting in the work, y'all. Y'all got to go support that young brother. He putting it in. He working hard. Giving you the reports, everything, bro. Yeah. Salute, my brother.
Subscribe, like Plain and Randy said. We under 100 subscribers. Come on, let's go.
We got less than 100 subscribers to get to 5K, y'all. We should be there before this stream, man. We got 388 people in here. Or
let's
no,
we should have like 300 likes. But
390.
Yo, but yeah, like he said, like father time, man. When it comes to age, you just don't know, and that's the thing what people have to realize when we talking about this. That's why when it comes, and the Lakers know this. They got a lot of legends been around. They know them picks is very, very important. Out of 5 picks, you know how many good players going to be in 5 picks? Look at every team draft for the last 5 draft first round picks. Every team. It goes to show you the first round picks be good. Some all-stars, some high-level players, like it's crazy.
They have seen the Lakers do the same thing Or they do deals with teams and say, no, give me that pick 5 years from now. I want your first round pick 5 years from now. And everybody like, why don't you take the pick to next month, next year? Lakers like, nope. And guess what? 5 years from now, that team tanked and that pick turned into James Worthy, #1 pick in the draft. Go back and look it up, y'all. That's why those picks are valuable. So you said F the picks, they ain't got no value. They got a lot of value. They got more value than these picks next year.
They do.
They got more value than the picks in 2024. They got more value because they're going to be unprotected because it's so long before you get them. And you don't know the state that team's going to be in at that time. Now, Lakers could still be good and they'd be pick 28. Hey, what did you lose? What did you lose? You still got a first-round pick. You know what I'm saying? You still got an extra first-round pick you can package with your first-round pick and get something you want. But what if the Lakers tank? What if the Lakers fail? What if they fall? Have a bad season? Boy. Them picks could be so valuable.
And one thing is easy to kind of predict the Lakers more, and teams notice because you know what teams say? The Lakers every year gonna try to be in it to win it, and sometimes it costs you because now you get to be in it to win it. You have a bunch of veteran players, a lot of different things like that. So you know what I'm saying? Your team can change drastically. Like for instance, the 8th pick this year. The Lakers, the 8th pick this year. Nobody saw that coming. The Lakers would have the 8th pick in the draft.
But what's the name was Swire, and they got that pick. And even next year, think about it. They shackled the Lakers so bad. Let's just say that pick next year would have been the 8th pick. They got a pick swap for the Lakers. So they'd have swapped and got that pick anyway. They said, you getting Anthony Davis, we shackling your tail. Now, it's funny. They did that for the Lakers. They didn't do that for, the big fella. Just went to Minnesota. Gobert.
Yeah.
They didn't do that for James Harden. They didn't do that for all these other ones. Think about it. All these other big-time deals that people where they forced their way out and all this kind of stuff. They didn't do that for them. The Lakers had to be shackled to do a deal. And we still want a chip out of it, y'all. We still got a chip. Lakers have traded 30 players away to different teams and traded 3 first-round picks and 6 second-round picks since LeBron arrived. And I think it's worth it. We got a chip. I think it's worth it. You sacrifice all that for what? You're making all those moves for what? To win. No, that's not the holdup. That's not the holdup. Hey, I promise y'all this right now. We could go to Brooklyn right now today and say, we can make it public too, and say, look, we will give you our 2 first-round picks, 2027, 2029 for Kyrie right now. Do y'all know that deal still wouldn't go down? We could go right now and tell them that, and Brooklyn still wouldn't do the deal right now. Now, they telling you it's the pick. Lakers, we need that second pick. I guarantee you if the Lakers put that second pick on the table right now, Brooklyn wouldn't take the deal. Because Brooklyn wants the control back. They want the control back from Clutch when it comes to the Kevin Durant situation. Clutch controls Kevin Durant even though he's not signed with them because Ben Simmons sitting there, y'all. No moving Ben Simmons. No offers are coming in for Kevin Durant. You stuck with 1-2 teams giving offers. You move Ben Simmons, you may get 10 offers. See, it behooves you to negotiate with someone that could be blocking potential business. Find out why they're blocking your potential business. But regardless of why they're blocking, you want to sit down at the negotiating table and figure out how you can get them out of the way so you can at least see what could potentially be coming. You don't know what you could be giving up. Because see, this ain't a scenario where you can say, well, I'll just go generate business in another avenue. Nope, can't do that in the NBA. Only 30 teams, bro. Only 30 teams, bro. Can't do it. So what you gonna do? Or 32? 30 teams, 32 in the NFL. Yeah, 30 in NFL, 32 NFL, 30 now. You got to figure it out. You can bluff all you want. Oh, we're gonna run it back. Ha, ha, ha. That's what I say to all the people that believe that BS that Brooklyn trying to put out. They're gonna run it back. You don't have an option to run it back. When KD started to speak and say, "I'm not coming to training camp," what everybody gonna say then? They want to stretch this thing out and piss KD off even more. What you gonna say when KD come out publicly and say, "I won't be at training camp"? What you gonna say then? What Brooklyn gonna do then? Because all the players are watching. Oh, hey, what was old man to put up there? That's a fifth grader. That fifth grader is watching. That fifth grader, that seventh grader, that 10th grader, that senior in high school, that's a top 20 player. He watching. He watching what Brooklyn's doing. And he's saying, dang, KD a killer. He like the best player in the game. This how they treating him? And then guess what? He gonna play 1 year of college, go to the NBA. He gonna be a top 3, 4, 5 pick. And guess what he gonna tell his agent? Hey, I know Brooklyn, and let them know I ain't interested in living in Brooklyn. I ain't coming to Brooklyn. Kareem, am I telling the truth? Am I telling the truth, Kareem?
Nah, you telling the truth.
Hey, do y'all know why Steph Curry went 7th and not 5th? Can anybody tell me in the room? Why did Steph Curry go 7th in his draft and not 5th? Can anybody tell me? I'll wait. Why did Steph Curry go 7th and not 5th? I'm looking in the chat. I got my phone up for y'all today. I'm looking in the chat. I want somebody to answer that question. Why did Steph Curry go 7th and not 5th in the draft? I don't know. At least see the truth. I'm with you, my brother. I can respect that. He said, I don't know, Elder. At least he's an honest dude. No. Minnesota was told Steph Curry ain't coming. That's why. Minnesota had pick number 5 and pick number 6. And they took 2 inferior guards to Steph Curry because they were already told Steph ain't living in Minnesota, bro. He ain't living in Minnesota. They know what that means. Don't draft me. Steph Curry could have been a 5th pick in that draft. Matter of fact, man, somebody pull that draft up. It was another team even earlier than that they told Steph wasn't interested in. I can't remember who it was, Sacramento. So I can't remember who it was.
Eric, somebody pull up the draft.
He could have potentially went higher in that draft.
The top 10 picks or top 7 picks.
They picked the Flynn guy from Syracuse, and they picked Rubio, 2 point guards, because they needed a point guard. But his people told them, I'm not moving to Minnesota. Now, you think you're going to ever be able to get Curry to admit that? Nope. Did it work out for Curry? Yes. Did it work out for Minnesota? No. Draft him anyway. Yeah, right. How many employees have you hired? Well, most of you don't run your businesses. Who's going to hire a disgruntled employee? Who's going to hire a guy saying, no, I don't really want to work for your company? Well, I'm going to hire you anyways. Come on. Who does that? Man, I think it was Sac. It was one of them teams in the top 4 that he wasn't interested in. It might have been Sacramento or something like that, but it was kind of like said, hey, you may want to pass on him. And they took Tyreke Evans, number 4. Yeah, they took Tyreke Evans, number 4.
Is the same thing happened with LaMelo Ball and the Warriors?
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. People thought that stuff because of what his dad said about Lonzo and he could, if you swap him and Curry, remember when he said all that? That's not true. His dad didn't block him from going to. He would have rather been on the West Coast, I promise you. Been easier to get to his games. So if it is, I didn't hear it. Oh, you know what? No, I think it was Sacramento, not the Grizzlies. It might have been the Grizzlies though, but they bid number 2, and they took that big dude, right? Then they take that big dude,
to be,
yeah, who didn't even make it past his first contract, y'all. That was a bust draft. There was a lot of moving and shaking in that draft, y'all, and a lot of it's behind the scenes. Hey, when players say they don't want to go somewhere, they're not going to be drafted by that team. They're not. They're not going to be drafted by that team. It might have been Memphis. It might have been Memphis where he told them, I'm not coming.
I think Memphis. I don't think that he was looked at going.
Was they in Vancouver then? Were they in Vancouver then?
But I don't think that he was going up. They looked at Steph Curry ever as being the second pick, though. That's why I don't think it was them.
Was Tobey ever thought about it as a second pick? I don't remember him.
Yeah, about him crazy. He played good in the tournament. He played good in the tournament. He grabbed every rebound. He played good in the tournament. They were saying he's going to be. Some people thought they was like, yeah, man, he's going to be top 3. They talk about Tobey crazy.
Yeah, they write in the chat. I heard about that. The Ivy guy told Sack he didn't want to be there. Everybody's mad at Sack. Yeah, he wanted to go home to Detroit. He wanted to be in Detroit. But again, I think Sack did the right thing. Anyways, I would have valued old boy over him for what I needed. I don't need another guard anyway. And he killing. Keegan Murray killing. Everybody like, whoa.
And like I said, you don't, and that's why I was trying to explain to people what I was saying about the summer league. It's a difference. Because a guy have good games and somebody dominant. If somebody dominant is more like, wow. What's his name was dominant? Keegan Murray. He dominated that.
Yeah. Like so it's so much stuff that goes into these, y'all. Look at that. Jordan Hill, who's who the Knicks drafted. Come on, bro.
But that was after.
I know. Because they wanted the big man and they couldn't get Curry, so they went the big man route. But I thought that was a stretch for Jordan Hill. I thought, honestly, I remember that draft well. They wanted Curry. They couldn't get him. I don't know why they just didn't draft Brandon Jennings. I thought, take him. He had went overseas. Take Brandon Jennings. He's a killer.
He came killer. That injury hurt him.
Man, when they said Jordan Hill, bro, I was like, are you serious, Knicks? Wow. The 8th pick with Jordan Hill?
And it's crazy because Brandon Jennings thought he was going to the Knicks.
He would have been. I like Brandon Jennings. I really did.
Yeah.
I liked him. He'd have been better for the Knicks because I think they traded Jordan Hill before his first contract was up. I remember when he was on the Lakers. I was like, man, this dude, man, come on. Yeah. Curry wanted to go to the Knicks. If you're an East Coast guy, because he was born in Cleveland, played in North Carolina, makes sense.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
He'd have put on a show. And the Knicks would have drafted Curry too. If they would have had a chance, they sure would have drafted Curry. But again, there's so many variables, y'all, when it comes to picks and trades and drafts. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, when teams don't have to do, they don't. There's no reason for them to do a trade right now. See, Utah has motivation. People say, well, why are we trying to do the Donovan Mitchell? Utah need time to move all these players, y'all. And the Knicks need time. And the Knicks need time to move Julius Randle. They know if they get old boy, they got to move Randle. And they're willing to sacrifice Derrick Rose for it. It is what it is.
Yeah, like you said, they definitely need time.
Yep. Y'all got questions, man. Let's shoot them. Let's get these questions up here. Let's go. Y'all got questions? Let's get them. What up, y'all? Hey, salute, Lakers in 5. Salute, my brother.
Lakers in 5. What up, bro?
Salute. Lakers could have Spider instead of Lonzo. Well, yeah, but Spider was not rated that high.
He wasn't rated that high. See,
that's an undersized 2-guard.
And see, people had to realize that. See, anybody could go back like, oh, that was stupid for that. You have to look at how they was looked at going into the draft. That's how you judge it. Then you could say, if they both was on that level, then you could say they should have picked him over him. Donovan Mitchell was never looked at as no second pick of no draft. He wasn't looked at no second pick of the draft. He played like 2 or 3 years in college. He wasn't looked at that in no draft. So people always say, "Oh, then why they didn't do this?" And they make, "Oh, why they didn't draft Tony Parker?" Tony Parker wasn't looking at no lottery pick. He went late in the draft with the Spurs.
Some guys just develop, but again,
like Tatum, like you said, some guys just develop, and some guys the college game hold them back. So you just never know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'll be quick to say this team dumb, this team dumb. So you have to look at how they was in college and where they was at that particular time.
Tatum was hot that the Lakers wouldn't even work him out, wouldn't even look at him. He was hot. He wanted to be a Laker. Tatum wanted to be a Laker. He loved Kobe that much. He wanted to be a Laker. He said the Lakers told him flat out, "We're not interested," because they were so stuck on a guard.
Yeah, they were stuck on a guard.
But I'm gonna tell you this: I'm actually glad. Do you know why? Because if we got Tatum and they got him in house and they just saw how talented he was, there's no way in hell they would have traded him for Anthony Davis. Nope. And that would have held up the Anthony Davis trade, and we'd have had to worry about getting him.
But what if he would have played? See, it's hard because those different organizations. What if
they see talent? They see talent, Kareem. That booker could go out there and miss 100 shots. They see the talent in practice, and they know guys that can get you over the top and guys that can't. And it was clear.
But Brandon Ingram showed a lot of talent. So
not from off the jump as much as Tatum. I'm telling you, everybody could tell that Tatum was that dude once he got to Boston. They could tell. Hey, Danny Ainge knew. He just fleeced Philly, remember? Because he had the first pick. And he knew that they was not valuing Tatum that high. So what he did was, okay, let me find a fool like the Philadelphia 76ers that'll give me extra picks to move back. And he knew the Lakers was locked on Lonzo. That he knew that was
yeah.
So I go to 3, move from 3 to 1. They get Markelle Fultz, a guy I ain't high on at all, and I get an extra pick out this shit.
Yeah.
And I get the guy I want, and I pay him at a lesser slot. Yeah. It's probably what, $8 million difference, $6-7 million difference between them over the 4 years. Yeah, they saved like $7-8 million just picking Tatum third instead of first. Danny Ainge, I'm telling you, I would not want to do a deal with Danny Ainge, bro. Danny Ainge, he's got to be the slickest oil car salesman in the world, bro. Because every deal he do, somebody gets screwed, bro.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you just come out the deal like, okay, but you walk away and don't even realize you've been stabbed in the back. You bleeding out and you don't realize it until you start getting weak and you start getting dizzy and start seeing stars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? That's how you deal with Danny Ainge, especially on a big deal. Not just 1 or 2 player trades, that's nothing. You know what I mean? But
it's crazy what you I was gonna screenshot someone on Twitter and I said it's crazy because you said the same thing. Someone on Twitter said because people going crazy over Donovan Mitchell, like call him stupid. He said Danny Ainge, he said Donovan Mitchell been in Utah all them years. Danny Ainge come 1 year and see that he's not going to win with Donovan Mitchell. So he went to win. I said Elder been saying the same thing.
I'm telling y'all.
People call it they said because some people was like, yo, because some like Utah fans, Danny Ainge come over here ruining our franchise. This was some of the fans saying, like saying that Danny Ainge ruining their franchise, wanting to move Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. But one guy, and he said on the I said, wow, it sounds just like Elder. He said, no, with Danny Ainge see him right away from coming from Boston, they're not winning no championship with Donovan Mitchell. So let's get him now.
Let me ask y'all a question. This is going to what Kareem is saying here, how you got to really learn the NBA. What year was Kawhi in the league where people started to say, you know what, he could be special. He got a chance to be something special. Anybody know? What year of his career was it? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What year was it? Anybody know? Because didn't they win the chip his 3rd year in the league?
I think his 2nd year.
His 2nd year? That was the 2nd year they beat LeBron?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's probably, somebody said year 3. Yep, all I'm saying year 3. How old was Kawhi in year 3?
Like
somebody answer that question. How old was Kawhi in year? Huh?
Like 22, right?
Kawhi played 4 years of college basketball, bro. He went to what's the name for 4 years, didn't he?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Anybody help me with that? I thought Kawhi played 4 years. And if he played 4, that means
22.
Now I got people saying 24, 25, 27. They guessing 24.
Oh yeah, dude. It's due to the year he was born.
Somebody look up
the year he was born. I think he born 91, and the year they went to the finals. They
all
went
right.
to the finals.
Oh, boy said, hold on, Jonathan Clark said he became the man year 2 because that was the 2013 NBA Finals, and that's the one where he got. Did he get in year 2? He got Finals MVP. Is that right? Is that right?
It's like year 2 because he won.
That's what he's saying. Jonathan's saying year 2.
I thought it was year 2. He went to the finals.
No, see, Showtime would know. Thank you. That's a true Clipper. He said year 3, y'all. Hey, Showtime, how many years did Kawhi play college basketball? "22 years old. 22 years old is what Showtime is saying. I believe Showtime because he know Clipper basketball. He know Kawhi. Yeah. 22 years old. So that means he played 2 years of college basketball then. He played 2 years of college basketball. He didn't play 4. It must have been Paul George went 4.
Oh, he played 1 year at San Diego State. He went to a little college.
No, I thought he played 2 years at San Diego State.
Eric just said 1.
Oh, okay. He went somewhere before San Diego State? 2 years. My thing is this, though. If he was 22, 23 years old before people started to realize, okay, he could be special. Then I got a guy that's known in the NBA for plugging talent. He's a mastermind at picking out talent, right? He's known for getting guys that's not drafted, turn them into $80 million, $100 million guys. His name is Messiah Jury. And this cat been telling me for the last 2 years he wants THT. That's another reason. Now, I see what Messiah see, but that's another reason I would not want to let him go. Messiah's in that category of a Danny Ainge, Jerry West, all that, when it comes to identifying talent. So when I see this guy banging on my door, calling my phone all the time, saying, give me this dude, give me this dude, give me this dude, I would be very hesitant to let that dude go. Very hesitant. Because what is it that they see that I don't see? I've been telling y'all for years, you can't win with undersized 2 guards that don't know how to pass. Oh, boy got one of the worst turnover ratios in the league. Donovan Mitchell, he got one of the worst. He is not a creator, y'all. He create a shot, but he is not a facilitator at all. And he's 6'1". Now, I understand he jumped through the gym, but he don't play winning back, and he don't play no D. None. I could see him and old boy going at it. He gonna get Thibodeau fired. When you give up 5, 6 picks to get a guy, you can't side on the side of the coach. You know, invested too much in Donovan. They finna fire Thibodeau.
Thibodeau ain't gone. He's strong-willed.
Thibodeau finna get paid.
He sat Cam Reddish.
Sam Presti, another decent one. Yes. He said Cam Reddish. Yep. I'm telling you, he finna either get fired or he gonna resign.
Because he's gonna go hard at Donovan.
Donovan don't play no D, bro. None. I mean, none. This gonna get uglier than a masterpiece snicker, man.
Shout out to my boy Banks in the Cash App. He said, shout out to Banks.
Shalom, my brother. Shalom. Thank you, Yeshua. Shalom. Bless you, brother. Man, I'm telling you, this what I'm saying though is this. This league is showing you that guys are developing a little bit slower. It's taking a little bit longer. They got to get to their 23s, 24s, 25 instead of developing and showing signs at 20. If I got a guy that has the skill set and I think his work ethic matches it, like off-season work, I'm not getting rid of the dude, man. I'm not getting rid of that dude.
So you side with Danny Ainge. You're getting rid of Donovan Mitchell because you could get
Absolutely. And you can get a haul for this dude. The league's so stupid. Teams are so stupid. They want to give you 5, 6 picks for this dude. All their young talent for this dude, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. This is such a haul here. I don't think I could hold myself like Danny Ainge now. Play hardball. I couldn't do it. This dude finna get Grimes, who was probably one of their best young players, if not the best young player. He finna get the Quickly. He finna get Obi Toppin, who was a player of the year, and 5 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks.
The Knicks don't get 5.
The Knicks deserve what they get. That's all I can say.
Because your thinking is you're not winning with Donovan Mitchell.
You know what? Here's my thinking. Hell no, you're not winning with Donovan Mitchell. That's my thinking. And then here's another thing. The Knicks talking about we need a splash. You know why with the New York Knicks I wouldn't care about that? You live in New York. How long has the Garden been sold out, bro?
Sold out forever. That Garden stays sold out. And
they are so loyal to a fault. It doesn't matter what you do. So why not make a good decision and do what's best for the team so they can thank you down the road? They're going to rip you any freaking way. Ain't no way in hell. And you know what, though? I salute. I tip my cap. I bow to the New York fans because I'm going to tell you right now, I've been listening to them last 3-4 days. And guess what? The New York fans ain't really with this deal.
Are they not?
The New York fans that I've been hearing on all the national radio shows that I've been listening to, I've been driving, the majority of them will say, hey, Donovan's cool, but if we got to give up a haul, hell no. Hell no. Leon Rose, stick to your guns. I mean, their fans are like, man, 5, 6 picks, hell no. Maybe 3, 4 max, because we got those 3. See, everybody know 3 is going to be the 3 that they got from the one deal, but those are all restricted deals. You see what I'm saying? So now you got to add something to it. If I'm them, I'm giving them boogers 5 picks. And the only reason I'm saying 5, those first 3 that they give, y'all, may not be nothing because they're so restricted that they may turn into nothing. They may turn into like late second round picks.
This is, and you know what's crazy?
Yeah, I heard that, Eric Kwan. I heard that.
He said Melo 2.0.
But see, Melo got into the playoffs. Melo was successful a little bit in New York, y'all.
But the Knicks ain't go to playoffs. They missed a lot of playoffs with Melo. They went
with Melo, and he went to an All-Star game.
Oh, Melo was going to All-Star game.
But they went to the playoffs. They went to the second round with Melo.
Yeah, but they ain't have no success with Melo though.
What I'm telling you is, if I can't get Donovan Mitchell because here's the thing, who else wants him? Who else? You got Miami offering up a crumbled up, stepped on bag of chips for him, bro. And they really want Durant. They really would prefer Durant. Yeah. Bro, Miami, you take him. Go ahead. And Jimmy gonna beat the man. That'd be 2 months in, and Jimmy will put that book in a figure 4 leg lock and jack him up. Bro, Donovan Mitchell. And my thing is this: if I'm watching the history, when has any of these trades that Danny Ainge done benefited the other team? When has anybody turned around and said, "Oh, that trade backfired on Danny Ainge," and "Oh, they were successful"? When does it ever happen? Bro, they are retarded. Minnesota was stupid. They were stupid. Because they gave up serious talent and picks. All of them unprotected. They stupid, bro. I heard that pick they got. That dude was supposed to be in the lottery.
Walker Kessler?
They said he was supposed to be in the lottery.
Yeah.
So he dropped. So he was graded way higher. That's why everybody's saying they gave up 5 picks. Because they got a lottery pick out of this dude. I don't know what made him drop, but they said he was graded way higher than that. He went, 22nd or something like that? Bro.
Early 20s, yeah.
Man, okay. Leon Rose. Worldwide West. Whoever making the decisions, man. I don't know none of you cats. I don't know none of y'all, man. Please don't do this deal. I'm a Laker fan. Please, Leon Rose. Worldwide West. Who else out there, man? You out there in New York. Help me, brother. Help me.
Those are the top guys running the Knicks.
Please, don't do this deal.
And
Offer them, hey, offer them those three. Offer them those 3 restricted picks and 1 of your own. That's it. And then offer them 3 players, Fournier, and whichever one of the quickly and I don't think if Grimes is not on the table, it ain't gonna happen. So you got to give up Grimes. So you got Fournier, Grimes, and then whichever one, quickly or Obi. That's it. Don't give them both. That's a fair deal for that bum you taking back. Well, he's not a bum because, I don't think no NBA player is a bum, but this a bum deal. This a bum deal. But you so far in it, that's your best foot. 4 picks. Make sure 3 of them is the 3 you got that are restricted for that player. You only giving up 1 of your pick. Maybe to sweeten it, add a pick swap. 4 picks and 1 pick swap.
My prediction that Danny Ainge want like 7.
Please, Leon Rose, don't do the deal. Please. This is a Laker fan begging you, don't do it, bro. I'm tired of seeing y'all in this situation. Go ahead, Kareem. I'm sorry.
My prediction that is going. I think the Knicks going to at least give 4 to 5 picks, and I think they're going to wipe them out with their young players.
I think they're going to give 5 to 6 picks.
Yeah, Knicks. I think
they give up to 6, bro. Because they're looking at those first 3 like they're nothing, and they're saying you got to give at least 2, maybe a third. You see what I'm saying? I would not be surprised if they give 5
picks for an all-star young player.
5 picks.
They don't have to give up. If they ain't giving up RJ, that's going to be Utah.
No, they don't. Hold on, Kareem. They don't want RJ. Utah don't want RJ.
I know.
They don't even want him. So you get to keep him. They don't want RJ. They don't want to pay him. So he gets to stay. Banks, man, salute for that chat, my brother. Appreciate you.
Second.
The question is for y'all with K, Ivy, Sadiq, Beef Stew, Jalen Duran. Can we make the play-in this year? And how long do y'all see before we ready to make noise? 2 years before y'all ready to make noise, real noise. Can you make the play-in? Yes. Will you make the play-in? I don't think so. Just so young, bro. You're so lots of talent. But you are in the East. East stacked. People act like the East is nothing this year. No, the East is still stacked. They still stacked, bro. Especially on top. They stacked on the top. So, I mean, there's a remote chance, because you're talking top 10, there's a remote chance y'all may make the play-in this year. Yes.
Yeah, y'all top 10, y'all can. Like the health and how much of a jump K and Ivory make.
Yep.
That's the key. How they jump going to be.
Y'all have very, very, very solid young players. I like them. And you got a star in Cade, they're telling me. He's a leader, too, from what they're telling me. This Jalen Duran, we had a guy come on here. Remember, he said that dude is going to be the best center in the league in 2 years, he said, or 3 years, something. I think he was capping a little bit on that. I've never seen the dude, but he's very high on this Jalen Duran dude. So if you got a bona fide center, I know what your front court is like. Them some beefy dudes, right? Got some ballers. And your backcourt is, man, y'all long too? Y'all long. Your point, he's 6'7". Bro, I like what Detroit has done, bro. I'm applauding what D-Town has done. I still think you're 2 years away from being the scary. Where you like, oh, you see what I'm saying? When you scaring the crap out of somebody. Let old boy get to that 3rd year. Yeah, maybe a year away. This year and next year.
I think if Ivory pop, I think that's could be. Ivy aggressive.
I'll be right back. All right.
All right.
Right back.
Ivy very aggressive. I think he could make like a similar impact culturally wise as John Morant. How John Morant had Memphis together and got them going. That was big on Memphis. Because you look at it, I'm not too big on a lot of the guys Memphis has. Like a lot of their players, I'm not that sold on like individually. But John Morant really got them guys going, believing themselves and going crazy. They come out there, they balling. They feel they the best team in the NBA. They confident. Memphis probably one of the most confident teams in the NBA. Them guys confident. John Morant got them going, And I think Ivory, because John Morant and Ivory is pretty cool. And I think that he gonna have him. I think Ivory got that type of mentality. Ivory go hard. I like Ivory. And I think that Detroit definitely in position to make some noise. Like I said, they got Isaiah Stewart. He's aggressive. He's physical. You got Hamidou off the bench. Jalen Durant. Like, I think athletically, he definitely gonna come and play well athletically. I think athletically, he's gonna be good athletically from the gate. But then you got then you have to see the kids too. I want to see how what's his name develop. The young guy from Europe, the left-handed kid. I want to see how he gonna do this year. What's his name? What's the light-skinned left-handed point guard from Europe? He's like the 8th pick of the draft. Sadiq Bey, yeah, he's solid. He played the wing. What's Killian Hayes? Killian Hayes, I think, is the key. If he pan out somewhat of how they thought he was going to pan out, I think he'll make things much better. Because his development been slow. He gotta step up.
I think they're gonna move him.
Killian, right?
Yeah, he gone. He kind of regressed, came back. He had a decent season, I think, last year, but I don't know because again, what are you gonna pay him when it's time to repay him? That's why I think that Killian Hayes is gonna end up out, and especially if Jaden Ivey show up and play big. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna do. Yeah, because he ain't finna he gonna be like a 6th man this year. Because Ivy gonna get a spot from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, Ivy getting that spot.
Ivy gonna get that spot, and if Ivy plays well, Killian, I just don't see him want to repay him, so I think they're gonna let him go. I actually liked him in the beginning, but he didn't develop fast. He didn't develop. He had a lot of talent. So
he's gonna be all-star point guard.
Yeah.
Unless he develop late. Some guys develop.
He could be that. Have you heard anything about Josh Jackson, man? What's the deal with Josh?
No, but the free agency be going slow. I know Cleveland offered Colin Sexton 3 years, $40 million.
How much?
3 years, $40 million.
Oh, he probably ready to slap the shit out of somebody with that offer.
He said he's not mad. He said, I'm not mad. He ain't taking it, but he said he's not mad. So they asked him, was he mad? 3 years, $40 million. That's $13 million a year for Colin Sexton. He felt, he going crazy right now.
Wow,
that's crazy.
What's his qualifying offer? Do you know?
It was like
5 or 6 million,
6 or 10, something like that. I can't remember.
Just play on that, Colin. Become a free agent.
Yeah,
you got a lot of teams that got money. Just come and play, bro. You could show out.
Do the qualifying offer. That's what I do.
Do the qualifying offer. Just play Colin and
because you could look right now, you're not gonna get no big. If Cleveland offer you that, and then they're not gonna put no big money in you, they just put big money in Garland. And then they got Rubio, and they re-signed Rubio. So I'll just take, like you said, the qualifying offer and go back in free agency.
Yeah.
That's it. I just do that. Because it's not like you don't like trying to get a contract, it's not happening right now. The Spurs not gonna sign you. They're the only team in Indiana not gonna sign you.
Man, Josh Jackson didn't even get a qualifying offer. He's an unrestricted free agent. Man, I just can't believe nobody throwing a flyer on this dude, bro.
There's a lot of guys still out there. You got Montrez, Lou Williams, a lot of guys.
Montrez got legal issues, so
yeah,
he retired. Lou Williams didn't retire.
Nah, he said this is last year.
Well, it might have been last year since nobody wanted.
And nobody might not. That's the thing. When you get older, I don't see nobody picking them up right now.
Hey, butt kicker 900. I don't agree with that. I don't think Sexton is just as good as Brunson. I don't. Sexton can score, bro, but that's it. And he's a high volume guy. He literally offers no resistance defensively.
He shot 47% from the field, though.
Sexton did?
Yeah, 47.
No way.
7% from the field.
Man, I apologize, Sexton. Please forgive me, brother. I thought he was like one of them 41, 40.
Nah,
I thought
nah. And then another year, he
hey,
shot
let me tell you
45.
about Sexton. He's a dog, but you can't win with guys like that. What's different from besides the athleticism? What's different from him and Donovan Mitchell? If you take the athleticism out,
But he a point guard, so I think he has a little more value. Donovan Mitchell is a small 2 guard.
he ain't no point guard, bro. You watch him play, he ain't no point. Now his assist to turnover ratio probably a little better than Donovan's. He's just a scoring.
He's you know.
They classify him as that, but he ain't no point, bro. He's not to me. He's an undersized 2 guard that shoot too much. He said 45%.
No, 45 and 47, like the last 2 years.
He shot 47 last year. I don't know what teams are because he averaged 25 points, didn't he?
No, last year I think he shot 45, but he played like 10 games. But the year he had 24, he shot 47.
Yeah, I know Sexton's a 2 guard, Eriquan. Thank you. I know he's really an undersized 2 guard. That's what he is. And you just can't win with these guys, bro. That claim to be point guards, undersized, all they think about is scoring first. Their mentality and all that, their IQ is just not high enough for you to win with them. Unless they're your 3rd or 4th best player. You can win with them then. But when they number 1 or number 2, they're gonna sabotage that thing, bro. Yeah. Year before was 47%. Okay.
That's what I said. The year he averaged 27 points.
He averaged 25 points that year. 24 points something. I remember he was cooking. I remember one year he was cooking, bro.
He shot 47% from the field. He shot like 30, 38 from 3.
Yeah, you're right. It's a bad team. So you got to kind of take that with a grain of salt a little bit. Man.
I'm hearing that Utah like Vanderbilt.
They trying to trade him already. They taking offers for him already.
Yeah, they want a first for him.
What you think about a deal with THT, Nunn, Gabriel, 1 first-round pick and a 2nd for Vanderbilt and Bogdanovic? Somebody brought that up last night. Oh, I think that's her. Yes, that's a sister. She was in here last night, Kareem. That's why she asked you that.
Yeah.
Elder says he likes it. Would like it to know your opinion and thought.
I think that's a lot if you think about it. Because say Bogdy already 30-something and he injury prone. Vanderbilt, he's solid, a veteran. I don't think I'd do that. Not a first. I think because we undervalue, Laker fan undervalue THT. And Kendrick Nunn, like I say, he's getting undervalued also.
He didn't play though, so you can't. You know what I'm saying? I understand.
I've seen him.
Yeah.
And his age, I wouldn't do that deal. I'm not giving no first for that. I can't. I can't.
So you don't think? You don't think Bogdanovic is worth a first by himself?
I would not for the Lakers because the first is far out, and I think that he's not gonna make us a difference. I think he probably can be a first from another team. I feel for the Lakers, I'm looking at position. I'm looking at how much of a difference maker he's gonna be. I'm not doing that.
I would do that deal. I think she tweaked it a little bit because I don't know if maybe she didn't have a 2nd round pick in there last night, or maybe it was a 2nd without the 1st or something. It looked like that deal's been tweaked a little bit from what she said last night.
Players for Vanderbilt, which is solid. He got no offensive game, but he played defense. He's solid, and a guy that's or in his 30s that he don't.
30. How old? 30 what though? How old is Bogdan?
31, but his defense is shaky. He injured. Like I'm not. We giving up. Come on, that's all young guys. A first and a 2nd round. Nah. I don't think that they're gonna really improve us like that.
I see. I like the having the wing and then a true power forward. I like that option. I like the young player that I think could go good with AD. Bogey, I just think he's solid veteran. Don't hurt you. will make big shots. I had second and first in it last night. Okay, all right, yeah. I actually kind of like it. And again, that's if we don't get a Kyrie. If that's like, honestly, I would probably take that deal over what Indiana want. I would rather do that deal for a first and a 1 second, 1 first, 1 second, than give Indiana that for Buddy Hield and old boy for 2 firsts.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like. I'm not doing that deal. I'm not. I'm not.
Which one you like better? The Indiana deal with 2 firsts or that deal with 1 first and a second? Wow.
I like nail one because I don't like, but I like. I think
I don't like nail one.
Indiana deal. Don't get me wrong. If we had like one or less big, I would jump on Indiana deal like crazy. If we didn't have one of them, Tom Bryant.
Oh, you would be hold on. You would be cool giving up your 2 picks to lease old boy for 1 year.
No, it depends. No, I want to see if the Lakers could sign him back.
For what though?
I don't know.
You already know. You know how this works, Kareem. You're not getting that deal done right there without already having.
I know a deal.
An extension deal doing already. You're asking. The first question you're asking is, how much are we looking to resign you for?
That's
if he comes and says, now he's making 18, right? He wants a raise. Say the minimum 23, the max we think we can get is 30. If he tells you that, what you saying then?
No. I don't even want him at 20.
See, that's Kareem. That's why he's available.
Because I look at like what he do, like you said, for his size, he's not good at rebounding like that.
Hey, Kareem, he's available because of that, and he feels like that the coach held him back. Remember when the coach told him you're going to be a role player? Like, what? I ain't no role player.
Yeah.
That he's never had a chance to be featured. He's saying, you give me a chance to be featured, I will show you I'm worth this and some. That's the argument coming from the other side. But that's why I'm saying, no, you can't. And now you gave up 2 first-round picks for a guy you can't re-sign.
That's why I said I'm not doing that.
That's why I said the other deal's better. Because I ain't looking to re-sign Bogey. Hey, Vanderbilt got a couple more years on cheap money, and I'm not looking to re-sign Bogey. So his money can just fall off the books. That's worth a first-round pick. Vanderbilt not worth second-round pick?
But we're not just giving, but we're giving up THT and Kendrick Nunn.
What I'm saying to you is this: those are guys.
You just say just that without that, yeah. But
those are guys that the team has the front office seem like they've already given up on anyway.
But I think I wouldn't do it because I think that I feel number one. I think Kendrick Nunn is a good player. He didn't average on a good high level team 15 and 5 or 6. I mean, since he had for 2 straight years. He did.
Hey, I'm a believer in Kendrick Nunn, but when you take a year off for an injury that everybody said, everybody said that shit should have took 2-3 months. I got to question something there, bro. And to me, this is the thing, Kareem. It appears, I don't know this for a fact, y'all. Please don't go around quoting me saying the elder said this is what the Lakers doing, because that's what people do.
Is 33.
Okay, 33. It appears that the Lakers are content and have made up in their mind they're going to move THT and Nunn. They've made up in their mind it seems like they're going to do that. So if they're off those guys, it ain't much we're going to be able to say anyways to make them stay.
No, I'm not saying make them stay. I just think that I will put a little more respect on their name. I'm not a deal like that. I'm not doing that.
Okay. I get it. When I listened to it the first time last night, I was kind of like, I didn't know Bogey was 33 either. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know he was 33. That changes some things. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Bogey was like 28, 29, honestly. I didn't know he was that old. I would rather have well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not down on Mike Conley. I like Mike Conley. Yeah, I am getting sleepy, Kato. I'm not down on Mike Conley, bro. I actually like Mike Conley. I do. And it's 14 million guaranteed on the next deal. I think that'll be easy to move if we don't like what he's given. You know what I'm saying? If he's hurt or whatever. He's 35 too, though. So I'll be trying to get Vanderbilt. If I got to get an old guy from them, I probably want Rudy Gay. He's probably on the most team-friendly contract.
They only get $5 million.
I thought he was getting 8 or 10. What are you talking about, 5?
Rudy Gay get $8 million?
I think he's making 10, actually. I think he took a $10 million deal with something.
So how much Rudy Gay getting? Somebody in the chat. How much?
Yeah, I think Rudy Gay on like 2 year 20 or something.
I know you're free.
I remember when I heard it, I was like, whoa. I could not believe he got that kind of money. I agree, Tom Lou. You're right. You're right. We don't need old shooters. He said Conley is done. No more old guy. Go look at Conley's stats from last year, please.
Yo, how much Rudy Gay made last year? I mean, making this year. What's his contract? I thought he was getting $5 million.
10. They said 10 mil. James Allen said 10 mil.
Damn, I didn't know you get that.
Oh, Eric Kwan be on that stuff. 6.1 in 23, 6.5 player option in 24. Thank you, Eric Kwan. He got the tax. He got the mini tax. I wasn't thinking he was getting that, though. I thought he was going to be on a veteran minimum.
Yeah, Eric be.
He be on it.
That's my Asian crew there. That's my Chinese connection, Asian and Tom. Eric and Tom, boy, the Chinese connection. Wake up. Yeah, we're going to do it for 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
5 more minutes. We're going to be here for 5 more minutes.
We don't need Sexton. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I don't want no parts of Sexton. We tried that. It's called Dennis Schroeder. We tried that already. No. Mm-mm. And Schroeder played deep.
I'm going to poll everybody in the chat. Let's say we have a backup point guard position. Who would y'all take, Dennis Schroeder or Eric Bledsoe? Elder, who you taking?
Oh.
Dennis Schroeder, Eric Bledsoe. I want everybody in the chat. Dennis Schroeder, Eric Bledsoe, if we need a backup point guard. Let's say if Kendrick.
I'm gonna say Bledsoe.
I'm going Schroeder.
No, I already been there, tried that, done that. I don't think
Bledsoe is garbage. I do not like.
Hey, I bet this. Hey, Kareem. I bet Bledsoe won't go over in the playoffs for us.
He'd do that. Bledsoe will do that.
Show me a game. Show me a game. Eric Kwan. Show me Bledsoe's worst playoff game ever. Hey, Dennis Schroeder had a goose egg, bro. And it wasn't no like 2-3 shots. That book shot like 10, 11, 12 shots.
He can't dribble. I ain't gonna lie. He played deep. But Schroeder played good defense too. His defense,
not like Bledsoe.
Schroeder get the. I'm taking Dennis Schroeder all day. Bledsoe is garbage. He can't dribble. He a bricklayer, right, Sad?
Sorry, bro.
He a bricklayer.
Sorry,
Bledsoe is trash.
I don't want him around. What is Schroeder? What is Schroeder?
Schroeder better than Bledsoe. Schroeder way better than Bledsoe.
Oh, I've been there, done that.
Bledsoe got no left hand. He can't dribble. He can't shoot. He missed layups.
Been there, done it. Hey, name me the guy that's left the Lakers and came back and played better.
I don't know who left the Lakers.
We had a lot of guys left the Lakers. Wayne Ellington, Avery Bradley, Dwight Howard. I can keep naming. None of them come back. None of them come back and play better. None. That's why I said no retreads. That's why I said that. No retreads. So I would say Bledsoe just because he hasn't been a Laker yet.
I don't like Bledsoe.
I don't like him either, but I don't like Schroeder either.
Oh,
I don't like Schroeder at all.
Yeah, I don't like.
Schroeder came up so lame in that playoff, bro. He was horrible in the playoff.
I started really disliking Bledsoe when he was on Milwaukee, and I wanted him to beat Boston so bad, and he was and Milwaukee's playing Boston, and I was like, yo, this guy is really garbage. They had a young Terry Rozier killing him. I don't like Bledsoe.
Oh, you know what? I guess you're right. Dwight Howard, because I forgot about the time he was there with Kobe. I forgot. He did come back and play better. I'm thinking the year he played good with us, left, then came back is what I'm thinking. He was garbage. Yeah, he did. Dwight Howard will be the one example. Good job there, y'all. But that third time around was not a charm. I would buy Russ out. No, you wouldn't. Send him home and roll with you wouldn't, because now you ain't getting nothing for him, and you wasting money.
That's the worst thing the Lakers can do.
At least get assets and add depth to your team. No way you buy him out, especially when you got all these teams that want to take his salary. No way you buy him out. Yeah, Lakers ain't got money like that. No ways. I like Kelly Oubre, $12 million over Hill. Well, Oubre is not available though. Oubre is not available.
And Oubre is more of a three. He don't got no jump shot like.
He'll shoot that. Hold on, he will. You gotta be careful in saying that.
His jump ain't like Buddy Hill though. I'm not.
I didn't say he wasn't like Buddy Hills, but he will let that booker fly. And this year he had an uptick. Go check it out. He had an uptick this year. I think he had a game with like 7, 8, 9 threes or something one game or something. He scored like 40, 50 points, something crazy.
Hold up. We got a Randy alert. We've been on here for 2 hours, and we still 90 subscribers away. Elder, you gotta talk to them, Elder.
Man, I'm done talking, man. You can only beat a horse so much, bro.
We ain't getting out one new subscriber. We've been on here for 2 hours.
Everybody on here subscribed already?
Unless we got all subscribers.
Man, we may have that. You got some loyal folk, Kareem. I'm seeing 334 in the chat. They may all be subscribers. Wouldn't surprise me. So if that's the case, how come we don't have 334 likes?
That's the thank you.
If these are all subscribers, why we ain't got 334 likes? Well, we got close. We got 289. We got 289. See, there we go. Subscribe.
Subscribe, bro.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Got to get these subscribers.
We got another one right here, too.
Got to get to 5,000, y'all. Man, Intel Wild, you subscribed last week. I remember you subscribing last week, didn't you? I remember that.
You remember that?
I thought I remember them subscribing last week.
You subscribed last week, bro. What you turn it off and on? They're going to super chat for you, Elder.
Oh, okay. Butt Kicker 900. Appreciate the super chat. It says no more PGs. Let Bron play PG and get good wings. Hey, you know what, Butt Kicker? Check this out. I've noticed a trend with the Lakers. Have you noticed ever since LeBron comes, we've never really had any really good quality wings come behind him? He either don't get wings at all, or he get old retreads that won't require a lot of minutes. What the Lakers have been doing all these years is taking these 6'4", 6'5" guys, playing them up, making them play wing. So then when we get the 6'9" Paul Georges, 6'7", 6'8" Kawhis, and 6'8" Middletons, they torch them because they're too little. We did the same this year. We got 2 guys that are 6'6", though. Brown and Toscano Anderson 6'6".
Yeah.
So at least we went up an inch. But I don't know why they won't get it. This is why I say give Josh, because Josh Jackson's 6'8", right? And he a leaper. Take a flyer on the dude. What we got to lose? I think when it's all said and done, I think the Lakers think they're going to get rid of more players and have a few more roster spots available when all this trading is done. And we may take a flyer, because I heard the Lakers was considering him. Then I also saw them work out
Sebastian Muhammad.
I'm sorry.
Sebastian Muhammad 6'4", 6'5".
I know. He's a two guard. We got enough of them. Walker,
like you said, the Lakers don't like big wings. It's like I don't.
Why not though? Just because LeBron? I mean, he can't play 40 minutes a game.
My boy Banks with the Cash App. Banks sent 3 donations today. He said his channel coming soon. So we definitely appreciate that, bro. We're gonna support you. Your drink coming soon. So when you hear, I'm always gonna show you love here. You've been rocking me for a long time, Banks.
Man, salute, Banks. Lakers about to trade for Kyrie. Shabazz is 6'6". Still, he just not.
He ain't legit 6'6".
I don't think
not no legit 6'6".
Well,
he always go by listing.
I just want to get a true small forward to back up LeBron. Give me 6'7", give me 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah.
Give me that. Man.
This is a report. Gregory Brown.
No, it ain't a report. That's wishful thinking. Until wow, good memory. I was, but unsubbed a bunch of old channels. Must have unsubbed by mistake. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, LD got good memory.
Yeah, hey, bro. I'll be on it. I'll be on it, bro. Hey, we appreciate you resubbing back. Glad to have you back.
Resubbing back, man. Cause that'd be weird. I'll be seeing subscribe, then you see it go down. I'm like, that's the weirdest thing out.
Yeah. People do unsubscribe. Hey, salute Lord Ninja.
Well, Lord Ninja, salute, bro.
Yeah, he been playing overseas, that Shabazz guy, right? He been playing overseas, torching them books over there. So
he's aggressive. But
yeah, and again, he's a shot creator. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad, but the only way I see that is if we end up getting rid of a bunch of guys like we had to move Stanley Johnson and have to move Hillbilly Kobe or which Kareem would be happy about that. I'm not. If you start moving guys like that,
I'm gonna explain something real quick. I know a lot of guys, but Kareem don't like Austin Reeves. He don't like Caruso. It's not that. One thing you guys must know about me, I just hate when guys be overrated. And it seems like Laker fans, for Lakers, I haven't seen nobody really overrated but those guys. That's my biggest thing. Not that I don't like them, but rate them what they are. Like I just think when they were saying Caruso, and it's like I didn't like how they made he could do a move like this and it go viral, like a regular layup. Like that's just an average layup.
But bro. He's white man that could jump, bro. Come on, he had hops, bro. There, see, 10 that fast. Now we 80 subscribers away. Come on, y'all. All y'all ain't in here ain't subscribed. Stop all that, man.
Right. That's right.
Hey, James Allen, salute, my brother. We do appreciate the super chat. He said once we get Kyrie and Harris, they will go after Josh Jackson podcast, the 7-day sports podcast in the works. Elder, salute, brother. Let's get it done. 7 days. Yeah, we're gonna come support. You already know. We coming full force. All 4,000 something subscribers we got coming full force.
and what I do like about I noticed with we doing over here in the Kareem and Elder show, we definitely inspire a lot of people because, like Elder said, we're showing your game another way. You're watching it now, and you're learning it more. So now you may feel comfortable starting a channel, and you could talk basketball more. So now it's like you catch yourself. So that was the goal. Like what I mean, the eye-opening situation. Grown man, what's good, bro? Thanks.
Hey, salute, grown man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the super sticker.
Super appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. Hey, salute, Sammy the man. All donations need to go to the Cash app. That would help. Cash app, get it quicker.
Yeah, because
We appreciate it.
I will read all y'all questions if it come through Cash App. If we off air, I would like I do all the time in the next video, I'll give you a shout out.
All right. I think they had a questions, Kareem. I think we shutting it down, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming through. You know what I'm saying? You guys been great today. I really appreciate that. Elder appreciate that. And we give it to you guys, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Like I said, I will always, the next video, give you shout outs.
Appreciate y'all. Salute.
Salute.